Hi, thank you for visiting my RC channel. My name is Bill and I'm an RC radio control enthusiast, and I also do RC reviews. Thank you for joining me for sharing this unpleasant development. Now, I really enjoy flying, testing new RC crafts that I normally would not purchase for my own regular use. It can be good fun, but it is one thing flying and sharing a video, but it is another thing doing a review, because a review takes a lot of extra time and resources to do. So when it comes to doing reviews, I actually treat this as a small little business because of the time and resources required to do this. I've not taken this decision to share this video lightly. I've actually spoken and chatted to a few of my fellow RC reviewers, and the consensus reached was that it is best for me to share this to make people aware. But now, Banggood want me to pay $185.93 for a $285.93 item to review, because the product manager needs to control the profit. With the very small commission I can get, this will require me to have to get at least 20 of these items sold and credited to me directly just to break even, calculated on 185 plus 100 for the resources, time and expenses that I have to invest too. It would probably only take sales of 2 of this item for them to break even on their investment at cost price. But now they want me to take all the risk and invest over 65% of the retail value, review, produce videos and market their products for them on social media for a break even of 20 items without any profit. Just to recover the $185.93 alone will require directly attributed sales of 14 units versus only 2 for them at the most. And even if this is scaled down to a $100 item supplied free of charge, this still requires directly attributed sales of 20 units to cover my investment costs of resources, time and expenses to break even. But at least I do get an income of $5 per unit in return from directly attributed sales of 1 unit and more, so not out of pocket. Now, to do a proper professional review, you have to have an audience and a following. You have to research, compare and prepare products and items, produce a video, and this does not always go according to plan and can only be done during limited windows of opportunity and weather, and sometimes in harsh weather conditions for RC2. Resolve problems and find solutions sometimes, because the products aren't always flawless. Edit the video, and this takes the most time. Add descriptions, tags and keywords. Upload to media platforms. Share on multimedia platforms. And answer questions on social media. So this is actually more time consuming than you could imagine if done properly and professionally. And for this, what I do expect in return with a cooperative partner is a regular supply of new products sent for free, respond to queries, problems, requests and concerns within 48 business hours efficiently, understand my business contributions and culture as much as I must understand theirs, add value, knowledge, leadership and inspiration, be proactive. We are going to be closed, or I'm going to be away. Here are my suggestions to minimize disruption for you. So like the New Year, Chinese New Year celebration closing, say, okay, a week in advance, send a couple of extra products so that they can be out of the country before everything closes down here. So you can keep going while we're closed. And when we get back, you can also make it up by sending a couple of extra items then. Or if you're going to be away, so okay, please contact this person if you need any assistance when I'm away. It's not too much to ask. But what I do not expect to like is only being reactive, unresponsive, and that includes ignoring relevant questions in replies, if I'm lucky to get a reply, reasons or rather excuses that are inconsistent and do not make any sense. And if I compromise my standards, I may as well just stop doing reviews altogether. So I do not know what is going on with Banggood now. Maybe with this coronavirus, they want to protect us and don't want our business and support until they recover. Maybe they got a new manager in January that has no vision, respect, or even a basic understanding of the economic principle of return on investment. They seem to have a pet reviewer that gets preferential treatment. So maybe they want to put all their eggs into one basket. But two of my fellow reviewers that have more than double and even more than triple the number of subscribers than he has, have not even heard anything from Banggood since December. Maybe they think there are enough desperate people out there that are willing to pay for items and do a proper review. So I will not be doing reviews for Banggood on these terms. I feel that this is tantamount to extortion and not cooperation by asking partners, or suckers more likely, to cover their costs and still do a professional review for them. So I'll still do reviews for suppliers that are prepared to send items for free, but I'm not prepared to pay for an item and still have to do a review. But anyway, let's see what happens and whether the industry moves in this direction now. But thank you for watching and for your support. Cheers.